For him to move on, you got to let go of the past. With him not being in the condition he should have been, to put it quite frankly, huge letdown.
This is something that Jeff's going to have to deal with, and something that he is dealing with, and hopefully we get to see the old Jeff Hardy back sooner than later.
It was a bad spot, a bad place in Jeff Hardy's life. You know, everybody has their demons.
Jeff had, personal troubles and things going on. Man, I know what that's like. I've been there.
Jeff's got one hell of an opportunity here. He's got one hell of an opportunity to twist and turn this around and turn this into one of the greatest stories that this business has ever had.
Sting should be the world champ. Hogan with the chair. Sting turns his attention to the immortal boss, eye to eye with Hulk Hogan. Oh, here come the troops. Here comes the immortal gang. And now the beatdown. Mr. Anderson wielding the trademark baseball bat of Sting. Kurt Angle remains world heavyweight champion. But how about Mr. Anderson sticking up for Sting?
Right here in Huntsville, where Anderson and the Puerto Rico off this joint.
And we have seen a cold and calculating side of Mr. Anderson emerge in recent weeks. That after the dissolution of the relationship with Immortal, I have to admit, I've never seen Anderson so pissed off and so focused.
The last couple of weeks, Mr. Anderson, have been a man of few words. Should I just come out here, whoop some ass, beat some faces, bloody some faces, and then I go home and I sleep? Oh, do I sleep just like a little baby? Just like a little baby. But I gotta admit that I did sign a deal with the Devils. Hogan and Bischoff. I agreed to join your band of merry little thieves, from my perspective, simply as a business decision. Not a good business decision. In fact, hey, I own that. I own that. And for that reason, you may all boo me now. Come on, lay it on thick. Come on. Okay, hey, okay, I got it. Hey, whoa. Ixnay on the Ubes. Hey. Now, because of one meddling scumbag within Immortal, who shall remain nameless, Bully Ray, I'm on the outside looking in. I am on the outside of Immortal looking in. And for that reason, Bully Ray, I got something to say to you. Thank you, Bully Ray. Thank you. Now, guys, if you freaking hated me before, if you thought that I was annoying, you're really gonna hate me now. As God is my witness, as all of these assholes here are my witnesses, I am gonna be such a royal pain in your asses. In fact, hey, let's start that tonight. I'm gonna start tonight by going after your new boy, Kurt Angle. See, Kurt, you've been so consumed with ducking Sting for the last few weeks, making sure that Sting doesn't get his hands on you, making sure that Sting doesn't get close to that little title around your waist, that you overlooked one tiny, teeny, weeny little thing, and that is the fact that I still have a rematch for that title. Yeah, I never cashed in. Tonight, I cash in. And while I would like to think, Kurt, that it would just be you and me in this ring, one-on-one, we all know that's not going to happen. Hey, I watch the show. These people all watch the freaking show. It's just a matter of time before you and all your little goofballs come running down to the ring and start freaking tap dancing. So since you're not going to be out here alone tonight, Kurt, I'm not going to be out here alone tonight, Kurt.
Oh, you gotta love it. Mr. Anderson's not flying solo. His opponent tonight, World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle. He has an ally in Immortals Hulk Hogan. But Mr. Anderson, he's bonded with the insane icon Sting. We saw him come to Sting's rescue last week, and that's what you need to fight the numbers game of Immortal.
Well, last week, Hulkster, you and Immortal, you caused me to lose for the world title. You caused me to lose, but you didn't take me out. I'm still here. I'm kind of like a fungus now, aren't I? You know the fungus that starts with your little pinky toe and works its way up to those big 21-inch pythons, Hulkster? That's me. Yeah. Last week, you had the power, didn't you? Whereas you thought that you'd put yourself in as the special enforcer to cause me to lose against Kurt Angle last week. Well, this week, I'm wielding the power of the network. The network has given me the ability tonight to call the shots, because tonight, Kenny, in your match against Kurt Angle for the world title, that's right, I will be the special enforcer. That's right, Hulkster. I'm going to keep gnawing away at you like a fungus until I take away every single ounce of power that you have, and then it'll be over. Period. Dot at the end of the sentence. Ta-ta for now.
Sting just drops the bombshell. You heard the announcement. Tonight, when Mr. Anderson challenges Kurt Angle for the World Heavyweight Championship, Sting will be the special guest enforcer. Taz, that's tit for tat.
That's one way to put it.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on a loaded edition of Impact Wrestling, it's knockout tag team action as Mickie James and Velvet Sky face Angelina Love and Winter.
Two members of Immortal, two members of Fortune. But it's every man for himself, and it all goes down tonight.
In our main event, it's Mr. Anderson versus Kurt Angle for the World Heavyweight Championship with Sting as special enforcer.
And also tonight is the return of Jeff Hardy. What's he going to say?
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a #1 contenders match. Please welcome to the ring the team of Devon and the Pope D'Angelo Dinero.
Fairly new tag team pairing. It's Mike today and Taz, and as you can see, we are joined at the broadcast table by Mexican America, Anarquia. You are about to find out who your opponents will be this Sunday at No Surrender.
That's exactly right. It's Gabacho Mike Tenay. We'll find out. Pero ¿sabes qué? It doesn't matter who it is because for Mexican America, nada es imposible.
You know, Mike Tenay speaks fluent Spanish, I believe. Isn't that right, Mike? Comprende?
And their opponents, the team of Douglas Williams and Magnus, the British Invasion.
I gotta ask you, Anarchia, who would you and Supermax like to defend you? Who do you want to see win this match? Which team?
¿Sabes qué? It's Taz. This one's kind of a toss-up. ¿Y sabes por qué? Because we really don't care for either one. Now, I'll give credit where credit is due. We've been in the ring with both these teams, and they're tough competitors. But for us, man, we're street fighters. ¿Y sabes qué? No importa. It doesn't matter. Because when they step into the ring with us, and Mexican America is victorious, you'll all know exactly why we always say, nada es imposible.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, nothing is impossible, and it was recently here on Impact Wrestling as Devon Connection going to try and get the quick pin when Mexican America, they got the World Tag Title win over Beer Money, and to me, it's just totally opened up this tag team division.
That's right, man.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, you guys are, you and Hernandez, your back was against the wall, the gun was to your head. It was your last opportunity at the tag team titles, and you guys you did it, man. You hit a home run.
You know what? It's growing up in the streets, man. The guns have always been to our head. We always came out on top because when your back's against the wall, one thing me and Hernandez know how to do is bring the fight, and that's why these World Tag Team titles are around our waist.
Bring the fight and dodge bullets.
Órale. Tú sabes ese Taz.
Exactly.
I don't know about you, Gabacho.
Yeah, I don't know, but one thing Taz didn't mention was the involvement of Karen Jarrett and then Jeff Jarrett using what he calls that immortal world title belt. Certainly swung things in your favor, Anarchia.
Listen, what are you talking about, Holmes?
The facts, buddy.
No, that's no fact. I don't know what you were watching, bro, or what was going on when you were up here commentating, but you know what? Jeff Jarrett is the Mexican heavyweight champion. He's one of us. He's one of us, and we always got each other's back.
Watch this double team takedown by the Brits. You talk about high stakes next week on Impact Wrestling when Sting faces Ric Flair. If Ric Flair wins, Sting must walk away from Impact Wrestling forever. But if Sting is victorious, if he wins, then Sting finally gets Hulk Hogan. Impact of this clothesline and another pin attempt by Magnus, but cannot put the Pope away.
You know what it said? That Magnus, he's a big vato, but look at the vato standing behind me. It said, that's a big dude right there. It said, Super Max, it said, loco. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, the two tomatoes next to them aren't too bad either. You know what I'm saying?
They're pretty ripe.
We're talking about Rosita and Sarita as the Brits go back to the double team. Pope shot off into the corner, and here comes Williams first, running high knee. Magnus off the ropes, dropped down with the elbow across the chest of De Niro. Williams slides back in for the pin, and Devon in to make the save.
You got to be careful here with someone like Devon. I mean, he is so well versed in being a tag team wrestler. I mean, has won multiple time tag team champions with his former partner Bully Ray. So he gave the Pope some permits.
Well, that is said Devon. He's been around the block more than once.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what will make it even that much more sweeter. If we have to face Devon and the Pope, it's knocking off Devon and the Pope because they've both been around the block more than once.
Pope hit that desperation DDT, makes his way to the corner, tags in his partner, and here comes Devon unloading big right hands for Douglas Williams.
Yeah, heavy right hands and quick reversal by Doug Williams. It's just a rugged grit. He got nailed by a rugged shoulder block. And Devon looks great, man. Devon lost a bunch of weight. He's in great condition.
But he's still got that power game. Side slam into the pin with the leg hook, but just two.